Yeah, look, even away from the basketball, there were some great opportunities to go and tour facilities. We had a look at Madison Square Gardens with the guys, which was great, and see behind the scenes. We had some high-five experiences at some of the games, a photo on the court as well, which was fantastic. So the guys just, even though they weren't playing, that opportunity to see basketball in America, get to a college game and all that. And then in New York, just seeing the sights of New York was fantastic as well. And the boys also loved the shopping.
So many benefits on these sort of tours. Obviously there is the sporting benefit of just exposing yourself to leaders in their craft of basketball. So the students go across having a bit of an idea of where they sit in not only their school or their club level, and then they go over and see what other kids around the world are doing at their similar age. So that was amazing. And the other experience is just being immersed away from home by yourself. Different culture, different foods, different pace of life. You go to the White House and you see people protesting and things. So it just brings a lot of what they see on telly to reality. So yeah, it's a growth thing in a whole range of areas.
I think the highlight for the kids is obviously the tournament and the homestays. The homestays are always a bit of an issue at the start because the parents are a bit worried about doing the homestays and that sort of thing. But the kids love it. Like, they just like getting to know other families, and some of our kids have already organised like people coming over to visit and going back over there and that sort of thing. So I think it just creates like memories and stuff for them for forever, and contacts over in the other side of the world.
We chose NPIRE for the Wesley College basketball experience because they are leaders in that field. Obviously with a lot of sporting tours that we go on, we look for who are marketplace leaders.
To describe the tour in one word is really hard, but I think overall it was awesome. It just had everything you'd want in a tour. Had a great balance between seeing some tours of the local communities, homestays. It had the basketball experiences, the games that we played, going to a tournament, even some scrimmages, and get some local young people over there as well was fantastic. And the opportunity to meet coaches. Look, the whole thing was just awesome.
There are a number of those experiences that all become part of the package, but just catching the subway, moving around different cities are also part of it. Homestays, the different experiences that the different students get. Then in the major cities, obviously Niagara Falls was awesome, and in particular New York City, Times Square, and going to the top of the Rock was absolutely fantastic.
In terms of NPIRE and compared to the other travel company we went with, top notch. The service that we had prior to leaving Australia was awesome. I barely did anything, which is great. I got to December thinking, I hope this trip's going to be organised, because I haven't hardly had to do anything. So, from that side of things, couldn't fault company, and that it was awesome.
I think that's crucial. Whilst the running sheet, so to speak, and your program is set, it's really good to have someone to contact. Gives you peace of mind, and also families back home peace of mind, because whilst the best laid plans, sometimes things happen, and gives us great confidence when there is a contact person on the ground. So absolutely vital.
Yeah, look, the highlights of going to the colleges was fantastic, that we had someone actually that met us there and took us through and gave us some of the insights behind the scenes. I've been over quite a few times before, and we've been to some of the colleges and we've toured around ourselves, whereas this time we actually had people to show us around. Some of those were coaches, some of those were people involved with the basketball programs, and some were students as well, which was fantastic. And one of the highlights was we met up with Jack White from who was playing at Duke as well, so I had a photo with Jack, and the guys really lapped that up, because some of them have got ambitions of wanting to go and play college basketball at whatever level they can, but just to experience what life on a campus would be like was a great opportunity.
I think to sum up, our experience would be unique. The NPIRE Experience gives you sort of a behind the scenes access to lots of things, whether it be the experiences at the NCAA games and the NBA games, but also to the universities and the like. So I think it's just a unique experience. You can go and do it yourself, but the contacts they've established, I think, are the key part of the tour.